Assalamualaikum. Here's your science teacher, Uzma Iqbal. Hope you all are doing well. So, let's have our fourth lecture for grade fourth of science subject. So, we are having the topics the tilting earth and eclipses. We are going to start from page number 108, the tilting earth. So, beta, just like earth is spinning on its axis, it is also tilting. Means that its one side is getting closer to the sun and the other part is getting farther away from the sun. When earth spins, its some points get raised. Raised mean they get above the line. They get higher above the line and the some part get lower below the line. Okay? The part that is getting above the line or higher the line get closer to the sun and this part would get more light or more heat as compared to the other part. Okay, so the part having more light or heat will have high temperature and will experiences the season of winter. The part that is having more light in at some time will also get farther away from the sun at the other time. When it is closer to the sun it will get more light, and when it is getting farther away from the sun it will get lesser light. So the time period of light or the amount of light that is falling on that part of the earth is getting changed. That's how the season gets changed. Okay, now just look at this video. Look at the rays of the sun is falling on the earth. Its position is continuously changing and the seasons are also changing. Okay, so now we are having examples. When the rays of the sun fall vertically means directly. When the rays are falling directly on any hemisphere means you can say that if it is falling on northern hemisphere. So the northern hemisphere is having more light, so it will experiences with summer because having due to more light or more heat its temperature will get raised. At the other side the southern hemisphere is having lesser light because it is opposite to the sun, so here temperature will decrease and the season here will be winter. Okay, let's have a picture. During March and September there is autumn at the one hemisphere and the spring in the second hemisphere. The phase that is directing the sun at 90 degree is having autumn, and the phase that is opposite to that hemisphere is having spring. But look at the summer and winter seasons. In summer and winter seasons, the phase or the part of the earth that are having light falling directly on them, this will experience summer. But that are having light indirectly or in a shorter amount, that will experiences winter. Here are some important objectives mentioned in this picture. When will be the equal day and equal nights in the year? That will be happen on 21st March and 23rd September. What will be the longest day of the year? It will be 22nd June. And what will be the longest night of the year? It will be a 22nd December. So these are important objectives. You need to memorize them. Now, here are given some objectives at the bottom of the page number 108. You need to solve them because we have go through the topics. So these are from your topics you have learned. So first one is the axis in an imaginary line passing through the equator. So can you tell me, is the axis passed through the equator or through the northern or southern hemispheres? Yeah, the axis is an imaginary line that passes through the south or north pole, not through the equator. So it is the false statement. Second one we get, so it is the first one is the false statement. So second, we get our seasons because of the way the earth tilts. We have recently discussed it. Due to the tilting, seasons gets changed. So it is the true statement. Third one is during their summer. Earth's pole get no sunlight at all. Yes, no. During winter, Earth's poles get no sunlight at all. Okay, during summer they get light. So it is also a wrong statement. We get our year because of the time it takes for the earth to turn around the axis. Do we get our year because of the time it takes for the earth to turn around? No. Actually, there is spinning motion, and spinning is usually reason for day and night, not for the year. Rotation is the reason for the day and night. So it will also be a wrong statement. Okay, so next one. Eclipses. What are eclipses? Actually, eclipse is a type of event that occur when a planet, moon, or any other celestial object, any object that is present in the sky, when that objects come between the sun and any other planet, in between the sun and the planet that is revolving around the sun, if some objects come between them, then that planet will would unable to get the light or required light from the sun, so its some of part will get dark. So this type of event is known as eclipses. What is eclipse? When any object come between sun and the planet. For example, when any object come between the sun and earth, so that event would be called as eclipse. So why, how eclipses are happen? Actually, eclipses are casted by shadows because planets, moon, or any other celestial objects are opaque objects. The object that can't allow light to pass through it. So due to their opaqueness, the light can't move or transfer through them. So a shadow is getting formed, and due to the casting of shadow, the object that is placing behind that object would unable to get sufficient light from the sun. So eclipse will be formed. So there are two types of eclipses, lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. Lunar means, I have already told you, it refers to moon. So when the earth comes between moon and the sun, when earth comes between the moon and the sun, that type of eclipse would be lunar eclipse. Earth is greater in size as compared to moon, so the light that would unable to get past to the moon, and moon would get darkened and it will be unable to be appeared. Look at there. Size of moon is so small as compared to the earth. The light from the sun is getting far on the earth, but it is unable to reach the moon. So due to falling of light on the earth, shadow is getting formed on the moon. And you also know that the direction or position of shadow and sun is always opposite. As the sun is then in front of the earth, the shadow will form on the back. And this shadow is falling on the moon. So moon is getting dark and it gets disappear for some time. Second one is solar eclipse. Solar eclipse is a type of eclipse in which moon comes between the earth and sun. Okay? So it seems as if sun has suddenly become darkened for some time. The light that is coming from the sun is not sufficient for you, and you feel that sun is getting darker. It is not that bright as it happen usually. Look at here. Moon is present between the sun and the earth. So lights are falling on the moon and shadow is getting formed on the earth. So the part of sun that was appear to the earth is getting darker due to the formation of shadow of the moon. Now your homework is that you need to solve the learning that is given on page number 109. There are approximately 3 short questions that are given. You need to write these questions on notebook. And also here are given fill in the blanks. You need to solve these fill in the blanks on the books. Allah Hafiz.